Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course in the series I just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion. Now in today's video I'm going to be covering an upcoming collaborative release. The release that I'm going to be covering today is the collaboration between Palace Skateboards and Barbour, as they are collaborating for week 5 of Palace's Winter 2023 collection. You heard me right, guys. Palace Skateboards and Barbour are collaborating together for the 5th week of Palace's Winter 23 collection, and in today's video we're going to be covering the release details, the editorial, unfortunately not the individual pieces, but we will go over them again in the drop list video, so stay tuned for the drop list video if you want a better look at the individual pieces, and we'll cover my thoughts and opinions on the collaboration in general. I'm kind of keen to see what Palace and Barbour actually release. It's kind of the battle of the, I don't even know how to put it, the battle of the streetwear and heritage brands this week, because we just covered Supreme and Stone Island collaborating this week, and now we've got Palace and Barbour. That's the best way that I could put it. It's streetwear and heritage brands battle this week, and honestly, look, I haven't seen this collaboration yet, so I'm covering it with you guys for the first time. But after covering the Supreme and Stone Island one, I'm kind of thinking the Palace won this week. But we'll confirm that by using a HYPEBEAST article today to cover all those details. We'll head on over that article now, and we'll start covering the release details for this week 5 collaboration. So here we are at the HYPEBEAST article that we're going to be using today, guys. I'll link it down in that description section below. But one thing that we do have to note is that it looks like the Barbour Palace collaboration will also have some pieces for your furry friends as well. So it looks like some dog ready to go waxed cotton coats. Not being able to, well, how do I put it? Having to save up for a waxed jacket myself, I can't imagine myself then buying one for a pet. Like, it's expensive enough to buy one for myself, let alone one for my pet. But okay, if this is what's coming in this collab, whatever. We'll quickly cover those release details. So let's have a look. The Palace Barbour Winter 23 collaboration will release both in-store and online on Friday the 27th, 11 AM EDT time on Palace's official online store. Japan and China get it the day later. They get it on the 28th of October, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time in-store and online. And then China gets it on the WeChat store right there on October 28th, 11 AM Chinese Standard Time. It also looks like it's getting a release on Barbour's website a couple days later on October 30th, which if Saturday is the 28th, Sunday is the 29th, so it looks like on the Monday it's getting a release on Barbour's official website. So if you strike out on Palace's website, you strike out on the Chinese and Japanese stores, you've at least got the Barbour store just in case. And I don't want to make any assumptions, but maybe if you've got like a Barbour store near you, maybe they'll drop it on that Monday morning in store. Now I would be really proactive about it, and I'd be going into that store today asking them if it's dropping. Like, you know that it's coming on the 30th, is it dropping in store? I'd be asking those questions. Definitely. But now that we've covered all the release details for this collaboration, we'll go through this fun little 8-slide editorial and kind of see what pieces we're getting for this week 5 collab. So we've got, I think it's Lucian smiling there, chilling. I can't really see what the Barbour Palace piece is. I'm assuming it's going to be like this cotton vest here, but we'll keep going on and seeing if that's the case. We got Palace Barber Shop. I guess kind of playing on how Barbour sounds like Barbour. It looks like we've got a quilted jacket here with a faux fur collar. That looks like it's part of the collaboration. I can see Palace on the pocket here, trying to see some other details here. The hair with the the hair done up there, interesting. I don't know if some of the pieces in the background are part of the collaboration. I'm really trying to make some assumptions here. Looks like we got little Palace logos on that collar there. I don't know if that's the same because that looks kind of furry and quilted. This doesn't look furry and it's not quilted here, so potentially two different pieces. It looks like it's got some potentially buttons on the collar, so the collar might flick up and there might be a hood as well. We'll have to see. But this looks like one of the pieces, most definitely. I like it. Tonal, single colored, versatile, easy. Ticks all the boxes for me. We've got another showcasing of that padded jacket. We've got a very well-groomed dog down below. Trying to see if I can see any other pieces kind of located in here, but the editorial isn't really giving me much. Okay, so we've got it showcased to us. We're getting a bucket hat. We've got that golden Palace and Barbour branding with a pin, and I'm assuming that this would be a very water resistant bucket hat at that. It looks like we've got a camo version of the jacket coming as well with a brown collar. That looks like it could be done quite tastefully. The camo could be really blurry or faded and it could be given this really cool look. We'll have to see how that looks if we get a full body shot of it. We get the Palace Barbour waxed cotton dog coat, which is that's something. I'm quite amazed that they're actually releasing something like that, but here we are in 2023 where dogs get very high quality coats to match their owners potentially. I don't know. It's something, but yeah, there we go. Okay, we've got another look at some of the pieces. We've got another look at a jacket here. Very nice monochrome colored piece here. Very nice. We've got that camo that I was talking about. The previous jacket though, that didn't look like the quilted one. So it looks like the jacket that we see showcased here probably comes in camo as well. But then it also looks like the quilted piece comes in camo as well. Just some observations there. I like this piece in the monochrome color with just the black. The camo stuff, you kind of lose me on that. But yeah, definitely like the monochrome stuff is quite nice. That's quite well done. You know, it looks okay. It looks okay. I quite like the bucket hat with the plaid design underneath it. You know, that looks quite nice. And then it comes back. So the editorial doesn't show us much. I don't know if that's going to be all the pieces or not. We'll have to reconfirm when we do the drop list video and cover week 5's drop. But it looks like we're getting some quilted jackets that come in single colors or camo colors. It looks like we're getting some bucket hats. It looks like we're getting some waxed jackets that come in single colors or camo. And we're getting some doggy accessories as well. So if you want a dog coat to match your getup, there you go. Palace and Barbour have you covered for week 5. How do I feel about this whole collaboration after just looking at the editorial and not looking at the individual pieces? Look, I tell you what, I enjoyed the Palace Barbour editorial more than the whole Supreme Stone Island collaboration. That's just how I feel, man. That's just how I feel. The Supreme Stone Island one was not hitting for me. It was not hitting for me, but I definitely enjoy this more. I have a mate at my work that I know will enjoy this collaboration as well because he is a fan. He loves Palace. He got into streetwear because of Palace and Supreme as well. And now all he wears is basically Barbour because he's gotten, I think, a little bit older. He would buy a piece from this just for his love of both of those brands coming together. And I could see how the Stone Island Supreme collaboration that people would do the same for that one. But yeah, that's some added thoughts to it. For me though, I think I'm going to stick with the Barbour Palace collaboration this week. I think it's the better collaboration out of the two. There's a lot more enjoyable pieces here. It's a lot more tasteful. Maybe I'll change my mind when we do the drop list video and I can see the pieces individually. But just from what I'm seeing in the editorial, I am enjoying that a lot more. But that's just how I feel. I'd love to hear how you're feeling about this week 5 collaboration. If it's a hit for you, if it's a miss for you. Do you think it's better than the Supreme Stone Island collaboration this week? Would love to hear your thoughts about that. down in that comment section below. That's everything we really have to cover this upcoming collaboration, guys. We covered the release details, we covered the editorial. Unfortunately, as mentioned, we didn't cover the individual pieces, but I hope to recover that in the drop list video that we'll be doing later on in the week. So subscribe to the channel, stay tuned. That drop list video will be coming and we'll cover it then. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this collaboration. Is it a hit for you? Is it a miss for you? I'd love to hear what you're picking up from this collaboration. Do you want the dog waxed jacket for your dog? Are you feeling that? Or are you like, you know what? The dog doesn't deserve something that expensive. I want a nice waxed jacket myself. Hey, look, each to their own. Maybe you're going to pick up both. I don't know. Each to their own, I suppose. Let me know if you're going to be picking up anything from this collaboration down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Palace releases, upcoming Palace collaborations, you got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator that you can give me is subscribe to the channel. If you have subscribed to the channel, you can tell a couple mates. If you tell a couple mates, you can help me out by doing that. And hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach the subscriber milestone that we're trying to hit for October of 3,730 subs. I think with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that is everything I got to say about this Barbour Palace collaboration, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you are going for something from that collaboration. Hopefully you can pick it up in the size and color you are after. But until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Barbour video, until the next Palace Skateboards video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.